Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter Humble. As you all probably remember, near the very end of the last stream, we did hit the mammals stage, actually maybe right at the end. And while I have done just a little bit, mostly kind of cleanup type stuff, we have advanced a little bit into that towards complete terraformation. Now I think complete terraformation is at 4 or 4 point something Terra TI. Probably, let's see, that was animal feeder and the animal shelter, I think we're at 1.25. So these 4.15. Yeah, those 4.15 would probably be where we get to complete terraformation. We do have a few things to do, and then I want to go back into that portal and finish the third track. I did go through the outer parts of that destination and check for blue chests around the outsides, but I did not complete the inner part. So what I want to do is kind of go through the stuff that I have left over from the last bit there, and just maybe do some of this. Nothing to decode. Ivy blueprint. These are probably going to be either blank or useless. Yep. Okay, they're useless. Chips. There's the regular default chips. The other ones were the solar quartz and some of the other things that we had chips for that we didn't have. No, that we had chips for that we didn't pick up. Let's throw this and these and those and this and these and that into there. Let's take this poster and put it up. Over here. Maybe not. Oh, I see. Maybe over here. And then let's take these effigies and put them into these things here. We might want to make another. Let's put this animal in there. Another one of those. Maybe I should clean up the order a little bit. Maybe. Or maybe like this. Yeah. And then let's do another, because I don't have one. Yeah, I'm going to do another one of those displays real quick for these two other effigies that we have. Display. It's around here somewhere. I know it's around here somewhere. I'm probably looking right through it. Yes, I was. There it is right there. Down here. Those. One of those. And one of those. I also think I know what else I did. In between the end of the last stream and this one. I'm gonna take down this poster here. I went around and I launched a couple more of each rocket. I think we're up to 3, 4 maybe of each kind now. And there's right. And maybe one over by one more. And so I think we're up to 3 or 4 of each. We can double check that number in just a moment. Let's do it there. And put those in there. And then we'll put this poster back up. Not where I wanted it, although that's interesting. I didn't know you could put them in there. There we go. That up there then. Rockets. I think they're here. Yeah, I have 4 of each sent now, and I'm going to keep doing those, but I think we'll keep doing those off camera. Probably get it up to 10 just for fun. But this will just keep going because of those rockets and other things. But I did collect up a bunch of iridium and uranium, all still down in that kind of line or small arc there, or slight arc there, off of the rocket site. And managed to make a few more pulsar quartz from that just by collecting all of it. So let's go back through the portal. Yeah, go back through the portal and finish up that collection site, or that third wreck, and then move on from there. But get a drink of water first. These trade rockets come back and forth quite fast now with 3 trade things for their name. So I think this one was over here someplace. If I remember correctly, it was kind of this direction. Yeah, there it is right there. In this one we'd flown over. I looked in it and there was a couple of things in there, but nothing super useful. This goes this way. And I don't actually remember specifically where we were in this, but oh, we need to probably get, yeah, I forgot a fusion cell. Let's go back and get that because we're going to need it. I remember needing it, and then I forgot we needed it, and now I remember we need it again. That's how memory works. At least mine. If it passes through one of the Swiss cheese holes, and I have no idea of what it was. And while I'm here, down here that is, I think I should... Oh, explosives, they're there. Although these are going to get pulled, aren't they? Yeah, I'm going to cancel this. I'm going to put a few of these in the box. Wait, I still have the genetic traits too. Yeah, let's get rid of those while we're here. Oopsie. You here. One of those. Instantly crafts another one. Get rid of those over here with the other ones that we have that are probably a little bit more rare, although I didn't really look at what the rarity of those were. Just kind of assuming those are the rare ones, and that we're making the fresh ones when we need to launch the animals' rockets. So once we finish this exploration, speaking of animals, we'll experiment with the animal stuff now that we can actually make them habitats. And we'll put those habitats out, and feeders out, and all the things. After we finish this exploration. Which shouldn't take too god-awful long. Yeah, I remembered we needed to have a... Okay, we did that one. I don't remember if we found it. There it was. Yeah, it's just a default one. Or any of that type of thing. Ooh. Okay, good. Did I miss that before, or did I not come this way all the way? Oh, there it is already. Okay, good. Let's put this in, and then actually go back to the start. Because we could have a door back here early. Here's the start. We could have a door back here early, like this one. Got it. There, there, and there. And you. Right. Good. We looked at that. We looked at those over here. Looked at that one. This. You. Production multiplier. I still don't... I mean, I know what the production multiplier fuses are for. But I still don't really know where else I'd want to use them besides the... that was it for this first part then. Besides at the... what's it called? The miners. For me, I'm just not sure that there's another place that I would want them. I think we already have that fireplace, by the way, but I'm going to take it just because it's easier, better to take it and not need it than need it and not take it. Let's see. Those, of course, come this way. Loopity-loop. I'm coming in. Lots of tokens, this. I know we have the light box. And we probably don't need that either. This, that. Eventually, I suppose I'll have to start taking lermas because they're going to become rare, but then again, we're not going to launch that many rockets, so they'll probably be fine. Don't need another one, though, for sure. I don't actually need the generic chips either. Let's put that one away. Let's also put these in there. Yeah, let's just do that for right now. You, and... I keep forgetting to check those seeds, too, to make sure they're not any of the Orimas or the Volnia, something. There. In we go. This is a nice and rich one. Yeah, this was a ridiculously good destination to do. Glad I picked it. This one and that one, and I'm full. Any of the stuff that I want to get rid of, yeah. I will come back. Let's see. Okay, there. Gonna see if I can do a shortcut here. This wasn't much for shortcuts. Wait a minute. Oh, here's the way that I came in. Right. Okay. So when I get to the big open room, I want to shoot across on a diagonal. We still need to go up the stairs yet. That's okay. I'm kind of surprised that door's not open. Also, I forgot to come all the way out here and check it, but I would have noticed it if it had been open, so... Kind of surprised. Not entirely, but kind of. I could probably use a piece of food while we're halfway back to the base anyway. Let's drop off our stuff here. You and actually all of it. Yep. Go back and get some food. I'll leave the explosives here. I don't know whether we'll actually need them or not. I suspect not, but I wanted to have a few here in case we do more expeditions, so they're here. Luckily, the terraformation index is climbing pretty fast now. I mean, we got a long way to go, which is why I think launching 10 of each rocket is the best solution. We did do that. We can go this way, and then across this room. Yeah, diagonally across this big room. Did that box, that box, that box. Back here. You we were done with. You we were not done with yet. You. Yep. This, those. That's good. And that's it. Okay. Lilia tree seed, we'll take that. Not going to take a generic blueprint. Don't need them. Unless I want to fill that box up with something. That's not as important. Skin pattern 5. Yeah, I think I will go on the wiki and look up the rarities of some of these things and or what we get kind of, you know, what we get from just deconstructing other organic life. That way we can do some exploration of that as we play through a bit of the animals stuff. Like between this episode and the next one, I think. There's also part of me that wants to get wants to collect those seeds just to fill up the boxes of seeds that I have. But then there's the rest of me that says I don't really need more. This is a different room. Like I don't know that I've seen. Are you over there? There's just a beam. I don't think I've seen a room quite like this one before. Maybe we have, because I do recall something that looked a little bit like this. Although these beams, and there's no boxes in here? What the heck? No fun. I think we have seen a room like this one before. So maybe I have seen one like this outer one. Maybe. I'm sure I took, yeah. Sure I took a look at that one. Trash can. Another upstairs. Okay. This stuff I'm going to deconstruct just because I can. I'm dropping it all on the ground, but I can. Low on water. But we're also pretty full, so it won't be too long. I guess logic would tell me to go up the stairs first, but I see this room is small and it has nothing in it, so we'll wait and go up the stairs after. And then up here we have some mushroom seeds. One of the rockets is back. Some space food. This is the crappy one. Some better space food. Yep, we'll take that though. And then over here we have wheat seeds. I think I will take those because those are rarer and they cost money to buy. Or they cost money to buy. I want some of that stuff? Maybe. Yeah, let's go out, get a drink, come back in. So this is like as far back as one can possibly get in this rack without actually being, well, maybe not. Wait. Yes, we still have the one upstairs direction to go there. It's not that far actually. Just if you're guiding right, it's near the end. Okay. Back we go. Come on, back we go. Drop all of this junk in here. Actually, just push the button again. And some of that stuff will stay there, like the space food. Actually, probably both foods will. But that's okay, because I can leave, or I can just leave it there and use it when I come back, or when I need food, when I'm doing these explorations and things. But so I think taking the if we can find these higher rarity, lower difficulty ones, like this one, then this is really, really good. Through here. Nope, not through here. Through here. And then we go diagonally across, or left across this room, and left down here. And then we were down right here. And upstairs. If I want super alloy, yes. Methane, probably not. Well, no. This, and this. Here. Nope. There. Here. Nothing that I can target. These things also are nothing I can target? Correct. Okay. And how much of that stuff do I want to throw into this box? Yes. Almost all of it. I can't fit all of it. Alright, so then the last little bit should be more deconstructible in there, which there's not. Last little bit should be the other set of stairs, wherever those go, which is probably pretty mild. Oh, maybe, maybe not. Server and a table, desk, this. One of those, one of these. Ready? And that's the end, I believe. You can have that, and that. Yep, that's the end of this. So that should cover it for this portal test station. Like I said, I did go around and look for more blue chests. It doesn't mean that I found them all. They're a little bit harder to find, especially in the sand here. They look a little bit like rocks. But I did look around at least, and found a few, so I think we're okay. I thought I went through that. I didn't. So I think it's time to go and take a look at the animals stuff. Go ahead and drop these things I don't really need right now. Some of the things I will come back and launch in the rockets, like the circuit boards. I will probably take some of these explosives back and put them in the explosives chest, just so that we have them there. But I don't think we need to take anything back with us right this moment. So let's just go back alone to base and take a look at these new recipes for the animals. Let's see, we have a shelter, which should be here, and a feeder. So we'll want to do both of those things, and then we'll have to start crafting animals. So we'll start with these, though. They take quite a few items. F's for flashlight. Do with these. Let's see. Silk, I see on the list here. A couple of those. Here. Those, a bioplastic down here at the end. Those, alarmas downstairs. The fertilizer, I think that's a tier 2. here, and then blue thing is yep, blue thing. All right, and then lermas and 2 circuits. We're gonna need, I don't know how many feeders you actually need, probably, or how many animals can be reasonably serviced by a feeder. But the well, this is also why you need lermas. But the animal shelters only hold so many. Also, I remembered where the animal or the multiplier is, or that's actually the insect multiplier is here. I don't remember if there is an animal multiplier fuse or not, but the insect one is here, but that's where we need the Aurimas and the Volnas for, so we can't do anything with those at this point. If we get an animals one, it'll be once we can leave this place and go to one of the moons. So what I think I want to do is just establish an area, maybe just right in here, for the animals to roam. We'll put the feeder down. We'll put up some of the animal shelters, and we'll see how many we can do. We only have the Mark 1 feed right now, or food right now, so we'll just request that one in right now. Tier 1. Normal request because it's yep. It's a production thing or whatever, and then we'll do this here, and I'm just going to put these around. And that takes care of that. These can hold 5 creatures. This target, no, that just appeared, okay. So we can put up to 5 creatures in here. These do, by the way, wait, buttons, correct buttons. These do give you a decent amount of heat, pressure, and animals, a decent amount of animals boost. So we do want to have more of these. I'm going to leave the thing pinned, but we also want to go and see about crafting some animals. And we're just going to craft some basic ones, I think, at this point. Although, can we see? Yeah, we can see what these things are from. So species, there are 3 species here from each of these larvae, bees, silkworms, and rares. Bioluminescence, size, I'm going to wait on those things, I think, for right now. And we'll come back to those, the size things and whatnot. We're just going to start off with some basics. If you haven't seen this this feature of the game before, then I think it's something useful to look at, and kind of see how it builds up and develops. Let's see, these are all, yeah, color A's, color B's. There's another species, species 6 for the OSBs, so we're going to have to buy some of those. But that's fine, we can do that. And then there are other species, obviously, because there's 1, 2, 3, and 6. So the rest of them you get from other means, and those other means are random acquisition, as we have here a number 4 and a number 5. There's also a 3 here, so I'm going to go ahead and take the 3. Actually, I'll take the 4 and the 5 too. And then, you know, from there, we'll take more later. Let's go ahead and make a 1 and a 2, which was, I think, bees and silkworms. Yep, bees and silkworms. And then the OSBs will have to deal with another way. Bee and a silkworm. Deconstruct those. Takes just a second. There we go. And now we have all of the first 5 species. And then here we need to have not only the species, but a color A and a color B. So what colors did we have for A's and B's here? Color B, we have from Arimas. We obviously can't easily get those, so we're gonna wait. Not gonna do that. Tuscas, we can definitely get a color B from those. Those are like a yellow. We can also get a pink and a teal and I don't know, is that peach or salmon or something? Those are all color Bs. And then these are skin pattern colors, which are a different thing and optional. We'll take a look at those also, though. And then we have color B here. Purple from Ulani fish eggs. Black from chrome fish eggs. Guerrero from... Guerrero give another blue, or like a cyan, rather than a teal. And then we have... here we are. A slightly different light color. That's more of a yellowy... light color. This is more of a gray or a peach, maybe light color. We also have a greenish color there, a lime green kind of color from the Provios. So we want to take a look at those. And then A's we get from butterflies. So we have black and green and white and pink or peach, and a brown, and a cyan, and a yellow off-white, sort of a light purple there, or pink maybe. And then that's the species. And then we have a color of, I guess that's like a light blue. Skin pattern, skin pattern, skin pattern. And then a purple. So I wish you could like pin the ones you want, but you kind of can't. It says find other rarer ones by exploring the world. So let's go with, let's see, a Tuska, a Nulna, a Pestera, and a Shanga to start with. Those 4 A colors. Extract those. We need a 5th one. So the other ones were, I've already forgotten, the eggs, the color bees, yeah. So the fish eggs, Ulani, Chrome, Guerrero, Vilnus, Provios, and that's it. Not hydration, so Ulani, Chrome, Guerrero, Vilnus, and Provios. Probably have those in here. Milu to get a Provios. That Galabia. That Aru. I seriously have no memory. Ulani, Chrome, Guerrero, Vilnus, Provios. Okay, so most of these aren't ones that I can get through harvesting. Interesting. I do have Chrome. I don't know what Illyria is good for either. Yeah, Ulani. Okay, so we'll take those 3. And we'll do more later, I guess. That'll give us some colors for right now to choose from. Give me that. And then color A is all in the butterflies. So let's just maybe just grab one of each butterfly and make my life a little bit less of a hassle. Survey. I mean, some of these might not be these, but I'm just going to take one of each of these that we have, and we'll see what we get out of it. I think that'll be the... Yeah. You can see how fast it extracts those, too. Kind of nice. So, those were indeed all colors. Alrighty, so let's go over here, and let's make some. So, let's see. We have species 1. Let's make it... let's see. It's kind of hard to tell which ones are the A's and the B's. You can see by the hex here, the A's have the white on the top, black on the bottom, and the B's are the opposite. Let's go with maybe like a brown and a yellow. And we'll synthesize that. And we'll just make these first 5 creatures be kind of basic creatures. Of just a creature and 2 colors. Oh, hydration critical. Let's go find some water. Found it. Oh, that made fast. I forgot they made it that fast. We could do a solid black. Like this. Might be good. And I don't actually remember which species are which ones were which, so we'll have to figure that out. Wait, there. Let's see. How about if we do... I mean, we could even do like a solid pink one. We could do a solid orangey, peachy one. Solid light green one. A solid cyan one. Might be more colors if we had extracted them all, but I think I'll mix some colors again. Let's go maybe like purple and white. And then we'll go with species 4. And go with blue. Pink. Oh, we got a genetic trait down here for variant. Wait a minute. That's a variant, not a species. Oh, that's a variant. That's a different thing. Okay, well then never mind then. We'll wait. I thought those are species, but those are variants. Okay, so let's go put these 3 in our little animal house here. And we'll take a look at what they look like. So this is species 1. And that is this little trolley creature. And we can pet these, if I remember how to pet. Oh, maybe they have to grow first? No, you can pet them. There we go. And when you pet them, you'll get a random genetic trait from petting them. So the species 1 just gave us a species 3 trait. I didn't know that that would happen, but it did. And you can pet them every so often. You can't pet them constantly. You don't get anything from petting them constantly. But if you pet them every so often, you'll get another trait. And then let's go with number 2 here. And that is, where'd you go? Where did you go? Wait, are you inside of the other one? You are. Okay, can you people walk? Here we go. Okay. These ones look like a little bit of a lizard kind of creature. And I pet that one, and I got a size 5 from it. And then the third one here is this little, I don't know, horse-looking creature, deer-looking creature. And I pet that one, and I got a purple color bee, which we already have. I think you were the purple color bee, aren't you? Yeah. So you gave us the one that was your own, whereas these guys gave us something that was different. So you can kind of pet them every so often and get some different traits from them. All the food did load in, by the way. So that's I can eat this stuff. Interesting. Gives me 40 health to eat an animal food. I did not know I could eat that stuff. So they'll kind of just wander around out here, nearby this place, and let's go and maybe make some more. We should probably extract some more basic species then, since I forgot these were variants, not species. Oops. But I don't remember how you get the other species, or we could experiment with those. But I think we should experiment with like kind of one thing at a time, just to kind of show the differences in it. So bioluminescence has a 7, 8, and 9. I don't know if there's more than that or not. We have skin patterns and colors that we could take a look at. I think looking at the bioluminescence might be the next interesting thing to do. So let's take one of each of the 7, 8s, and 9s, and then kind of continue from here. And I think I will just make species 3 for a couple, and that way we can see what they look like. So we want... I gotta deconstruct those things. These here. Extract. Ready. So species 3. Let's go with maybe we'll go with a cyan and pink, and then we'll throw in a bioluminescence 7 for you, and then we'll go with the species 3, and we'll look at maybe we'll do a solid green one, bioluminescence 8. And the bioluminescence comes down here. These 3 are the only ones required. These 5 are all optional. So yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do bioluminescence 9. And we'll make you brown and... Wait, yellow and brown. Gotta be an A and a B. We gotta use the other color there. That was 3. We only have room for 2. So why don't we grab the stuff we need for another house thing as well. This and one of these. Well, why don't I grab the stuff for a few house things? Like 3. 3 of those. 3 of those. Here. 3 of those. Luthane. Circuit. And downstairs for the llamas. Maybe I should start picking up llamas then, if we're going to do a lot of these things. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do, but that's a little bit crooked there, but fine. Animals are fine with it. Really? Being so picky. Okay, there. We put one over here. Oh. Things are picky. I want them kind of near-ish. The feeders, for obvious reasons. No, just clipping against everything. Every single thing. Okay, go over there. Alrighty, so let's just throw these 3 together into this one. This was luminescence 7. So, and it's pink and blue, but you kind of don't see the bioluminescence until later. And we picked up a color A of cyan. Whatever. This one is luminescence 8, yellow one. This gave us a species 3 again. Getting dark, so maybe we'll see the bioluminescence. And then number 9 here is this one. Bioluminescence 9 is this one. And that one gave us a bioluminescence 9. Now that it's getting dark, will they glow? How will they glow? And do they glow? They should glow differently depending on which one of those 3 traits they have. I just don't remember what the difference is as far as they appear. I wonder too far off. They don't wander too far off. They are growing too, by the way. So this one's at 33%. So the time that we've spent here, they've grown just a little bit. This little guy here is 33 as well, and wherever the other one went, step on them. Oh, there you are, way over here. You're at 34. So they are growing just a little bit. Can we see any luminescence yet? Oh, the animal feeders have a thing. So the animals in the green things will be fed. I don't know if that's a range thing or if it's a quantity thing or both. But hopefully we'll be able to tell. I don't really see you glowing much, little friend. And neither are you. I have no idea where the other one went. Yeah, I'm not sure if the bioluminescence... Oh, there you are. Yeah, I can't even see you in the dark. I should at least be able to see it there in the dark. With the bioluminescence going on. And I don't think it's like reflective bioluminescence. You just gave me another species 3. So I don't know if there's something wrong with that. What's going on? Can't pet you two again. Where's the little lizard guy at? And the other one. There's the other one way over here. Okay. Let's see the little lizard guy. Oh, there you are. And you're species 2. Oh, you give me a species 2. Okay, so that was a weird maneuver. And yes, I don't know why they're not glowing, but hopefully they, I don't know. Hopefully they will be. Yes. Alrighty. So let's put some of these away and maybe make some of the other creatures with some different attributes. So I'm gonna put not that. Well, maybe that. Let's grab some of these colors back here. They're all considered the same type of object, so when you control click, they all move. Let's grab some species 2 and let's play with the sizes. I don't remember what sizes we had available to us, but there's a 4 and a 5, and that'll get us started. Let's see. Sizes here are... Also, I need silkworms for this project. Bonus we can't do. Size 3 is out. Like some frog eggs, because that's where we get our skin pattern stuffs. A common larva and an uncommon larva. We'll have to grab a couple of those. The bioluminescence 4. Some skin patterns and things here too. Some of these. There's a bioluminescence 3 on the golden butterfly. Okay, so it was common and uncommon, and then silkworm. And I think I want to do 3 more of them. total of 4. These and those and this. Go. And we're going to get some more colors. Yeah, we're going to need some more colors pretty soon here. So let's do one of these with, we'll just go with a solid cyan color and size 1. And then one of these again, size 2, and we'll go with purple and blue. And now I'm going to need some more color bees. Color bees were, again, butterflies? No, they were the plants. Okay. We'll grab those 4 plants again. Make 4 more. Not you. Although, I wonder if those do give anything and it just doesn't tell us. Maybe we should try. One of these, one of those. One of these. One of those. Those. Yeah. 5 of them. Try it. It'll just tell us no if there's nothing. 4 of those. We'll get those done real quick. I will need actually another color A as well. And then... these are gonna... nope, they're not gonna give us anything. Alrighty, we'll go put them back. Color A was, some kind of butterflies. Alrighty. Variety of color now. Let's do species 2, size 4, since we can't do a 3. And let's just go with yellow, solid yellow. I'm lazy, you can tell. If y'all didn't know that already. And then a size 5, and let's go. Looks like we have 2 of these. Let's use one of them. And maybe with the cyan. So 4 of those. On top of the one we already have, which is size 0, I guess. The default size. Wherever it went. That little black lizard. I don't know where it went again. But we'll just feed a couple of these in and see what happens. Size 1. You can't really tell probably the difference in the size since the other one's not here. We go to size 2. A little bit bigger. You can see a little bit of size difference. As they grow, I think they're getting physically bigger too. So you kind of gotta compare the... Oh, that was a variant too that I got. Ooh. We haven't experimented with variants yet. Size 3. I mean, I can't put that in there. Come over here and put that in here. Quite a bit bigger now. Or that's size 4, actually. That makes sense. There's the little guy. Hey there, little guy. The one gave us the yellow color bee. That one gave us another species 2. And then the size 5, the final one here, is quite a bit bigger again. You can see. We'll have a bunch of creatures loitering around here for a while. And you gave me a size 5 thing back. Alrighty. And let's do one more experiment, maybe. We still have, see, we still have these things to do. We still have the variants to do. So let's take a look at what variants we have. I also don't know how many of those are available. Take a look at it. Let's see, your variant. Let's do species. Species, variant, 5 also, and then it's bioluminescence. the size away. Variant, variant, variant. It will do species 1 on these. And then whatever colors we've got. Oh, and you can have these. Away. Thank you. Low on food. Eat that snack right now. The species 1 was again the bee larva, so we'll grab, I guess 3 of those, because we have 3 variants to play with right now. A 2, a 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 3. And those go. Unless there were, I don't think there were any variants here. I think the variants you can only get from petting. Now, I also read somewhere along the way that there is a, there's animals out in the wild, and you should be able to go find them and pet them. And I might have seen that actually. Is that here? No, I might have seen that on the wiki or the something-y. So we can go out and take a look maybe in the wild for that. But species 1, let's go with a black and yellow. Variant 2, take that. Species 1, go with solid pink. There. Variant 4, and then a species 1. Let's see, I only have 1 bee, so we'll go with that one. And maybe this one. Variant 5. And let's go take a look at what these look like. Put them in here. Those 2 are full. They each have 5 creatures in them. The first one here, variant, species 1, variant 2. You can see that's not much different. What's the difference? Oh, the difference is the variant 2 has spots on their back. It has ridges on their back. And that gave me a bioluminescence 8 chips. You can see that one doesn't have those. This one does. The next one has horns, antlers. Can I get in there and see that one, please? Come on, move. Move. It has antlers. You can see them. You can totally see them. Will you move? Move, please. Wish you can make them move somehow. I don't know how. Okay, well. And then variant 5 is a, has them both, I guess. There's the antlers. Has them both, I guess. But it's also different spikes. There's some more spiky spikes than the other ones. And the one gave me a bioluminescence 7, and the other one gave me a skin pattern 4. Okay, so then I think we're down to skin patterns. As far as things that we have not looked at yet. The skin patterns, though, like I said, we're going to get from... We can also get bioluminescence. Different bioluminescences. The skin pattern colors and patterns we get from frogs. Actually, it looks like the colors we get from frogs. The patterns we get from... Patterns from... From some of the butterflies that are more rare, I guess. Okay. Well, but I think what we'll do is we'll save those for next time. We do have some of the patterns here. We may even have multiple of the patterns. We have 2 of the patterns and 1 pattern color. So I'll try to get some frog eggs together besides the 2 that we happen to have here. I'll try to get some frog eggs together for next time, and we'll extract the genes from those and make some variants with some of the patterns and colors, so you can see what those look like. And then I think we'll go out in the world and see if we can find any creatures out in the wild that will give us some new traits and things. But otherwise, we're going to leave that here for now. Holy crap! Look at the animals really help the animal score. Like, really help the animal score. Holy cow. That's going to really boost our jump to complete terraformation here. That was a good thing to do. So we'll do that. We'll do the next bit of that next time. I don't think I'm going to put any more frogs out or any more plants. I think we're going to rely on this to get our boost all the way to the end here. But we'll go out next time and we'll do some looking for creatures in the wild. See if we can get some more traits, and then, well, we'll come back. Oh, maybe these are the names we could look at. We haven't seen that one yet, or that one. So maybe those are ones we get out in the wild. But this, the Tilopina, is the one I think that is number 3. I think. But anyways, stop getting distracted, Wally, and get out of the game. So we'll leave this here for now, and next time we'll go out and look for some more, and also play with the patterns and pattern colors, and then maybe we can come up with some creatures that we really like, some combinations that we really like. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.